Purpose of Life and Our Search for Meaning by Ayan Farvahar. The ultimate value of life is in its meaning. Our life finds its true meaning when we come to know why we are here and how our presence here wishes to express itself in this world. Hi, this is Ayan Farvahar. I'm glad you're here. If it's your first time here, this channel is about self-realization and honoring our life's purpose and meaning. If you're interested in these topics, please subscribe to stay connected. Today, we want to contemplate on the purpose of life and our search for meaning. What is the purpose of life? Why are we all here experiencing it? If we came to this world from somewhere else, what made us come here? Did we have to come here, or came here willingly or purposefully? If we did come to this life willingly, there must be something meaningful or a purpose that has brought us to this life. A purpose we might have forgotten. To start, let's use a metaphor here. Let's imagine life as a movie and ourselves as its actors and actresses who have agreed to play certain roles in it. But somehow we have misplaced our scripts and forgotten the very roles we were supposed to play. If we don't find a way to remember our roles in this movie, we may end up improvising it based on everything that happens around us and how we emotionally feel or react to them. If we don't follow the scripts we were meant to play, we will never feel in full harmony with the real story of our lives in this movie. But in contrast, if we find our scripts and play the very role we came here to play, there will no longer be anything that feels missing from this life. The script here is a metaphor for our purpose, the purpose that gives the story of our life its real meaning. This presentation is an invitation to you to contemplate on your script or the purpose that brought you to this life. What gift is your life meant to bring to you, to people around you, and to the world? If these questions are resonating with you, you may relate to the ideas presented here. But please invite your imagination and intuition when listening in, and consider contemplating on these ideas later on your own. What is the purpose of life? The question of purpose of life as a whole can become quite philosophical. That is why I would like to invite you to approach this question using an experiential contemplation. This contemplation helps you look at the purpose of life not from a personal angle, but rather more collectively as a whole. To begin, let's assume that you and I have come to this life because a creator imagined us and wanted us to be here. For our purpose here, we don't really need to know who this creator is. We can view it as God, a divine being, or a superconscious source of intelligence behind everything in the cosmos. Let's try to contemplate what the intent of this creator might have been when imagining this world and us being in it. Now, if you feel comfortable, imagine yourself as the creator of this world and us humans in it. If you were the creator of life in this world, what would you have wanted us humans to experience in life? If you were the creator of this world, would you have wanted us humans to chase fame, power, and wealth, all of which we would lose at the end? Would you have wanted us humans to be serious adults, overcommitted, and burnt out? Would you have wanted us humans to feel depressed, emotionally numb, and lost in distractions of this world? Would you have wanted us humans to constantly look for attention, validation, and approval of others in order to feel valued or respected? Would you have wanted us humans to believe life is about suffering, never to realize its greater purpose and meaning as you have imagined it? Are these really what you would have wanted for us humans? If not, then tell me what you would have rather wanted for us humans. If I had to guess, you probably wanted us humans to know that we are valuable and significant enough for you to have imagined us. You probably wanted us to find the reason why you chose to imagine us and what you hoped we would awaken to and do in this world. You probably wanted us to realize that life is neither about chasing power and wealth, nor feeling depressed or emotionally lost in distractions. You probably wanted us to awaken and contemplate on life as you imagined it, realize its meaning, and search to find its purpose. You probably wanted us to realize and honor our gifts and to find ways to share them with the world. And you probably wanted us to realize that you imagined us as being imaginative and created us as being creative, so we too, in return, can imagine and create for you. Now, I want you to check inside for any feelings or insights following this contemplation, specifically related to your own experience of life. If you believe you are created by a creator, what do you believe this creator wanted you to realize about yourself, who you are, and what you're here to manifest? If you don't know or you're not sure, maybe you can consider repeating this contemplation later on your own and write a few lines about any insights you notice about life as a whole and its purpose. Our search for meaning. I hope the creator contemplation we just did helps you realize that there must be a purpose to life and all of us being here. We need to find this purpose because without it, our life can never be as meaningful as it can be. We humans cannot live a meaningless life. And if we chose to do that, we will never feel truly alive or fulfilled. To better relate to this, let's consider a hypothetical scenario. Imagine you work for a company and like your job, but the job is demanding and tiring, and the pay is not as you wanted it to be. So you wished the job were less demanding and its pay were higher. One day, your wish seems to have come true. Magically, the company offers you a sabbatical with much higher pay, but with the condition that you agree to stay home and watch movies all day for 3 years. Obviously, this scenario is highly hypothetical, but if you can imagine it as real, would you have accepted this offer? If not, why is that? In contrast, if you feel you would have accepted it, do you think you would feel the same way after a year into it? Hypothetical scenarios like this helps us realize that what gives true meaning to our life is beyond our needs or our pursuit of security, comfort, and even peace. Unfortunately, for many of us, our life impulses are dominated by what we want or need from others and the world, including our financial needs or needs for attention, for validation, for comfort, and even for peace and love. But the ultimate quality of life is its meaning. What makes our life truly meaningful is not about taking whatever we want or need from this world, but rather what we choose to bring to it. What purpose do we serve in this world? Life finds its true meaning when we come to know why we are here and how our presence wishes to express itself in this world. How to find purpose. When we live life with a sense of purpose, everything feels right and nothing major seems missing from it. We are happy with who we are and what we do. But when we live life without a sense of purpose, something seems missing from it, even if we got everything we ever wanted. If you resonate with this feeling and are open to contemplate on your purpose, here are a few tips to consider. Consider writing a journal at least once a week and record any new thoughts or insights you notice about yourself. Write about what you value the most in yourself or any ideal qualities you wish to cultivate in the future. Can you think of an ideal version of you? Who is the ideal version or the person you wish to become? What does make this version of you ideal? Try to imagine it and write about its ideal qualities. Contemplate on whether you becoming this ideal version would make your life more meaningful. Does this ideal version of you have a purpose? What is its purpose and why? Check what parts of you prevent you from becoming this ideal version of you. What do you notice about these parts? What feelings, thoughts, or beliefs do they have about you or your ideal version? Invite openness and curiosity toward these parts of your personality that prevent you from becoming your ideal version. Do they have any doubts or concerns about you or your ability to become your ideal version? If you feel these parts of your personality block your transformation, consider some inner works to find out why they do that and see how you can help them relax and transform to become your allies instead. Techniques like IFS can be effective in facilitating this inner dialogue. As you can notice, these tips are categorized in two main parts. First part involves some soul searching to imagine the ideal version of ourselves and how this ideal version brings higher purpose and meaning to our life. Second part is about noticing and working with parts of our personality that prevents us from becoming this ideal version. It turns out that the biggest challenge in manifesting our ideals in life is our personality and how we perceive ourselves. This happens because our core feelings, thoughts, and beliefs about ourselves and the world were shaped when we were much younger, mostly going back to our childhood and adolescence years. But in reality, these feelings, thoughts, and beliefs may no longer be relevant to our life now as adults. So we need to find a way to update these feelings, thoughts, and beliefs and help them to be more aligned with who we are today and who we want to become. Let me give an example to clarify this. For example, if my purpose is to become a social worker to help others, I would need to be able to stay compassionate and hold positive energy when working with individuals going through a difficult time. But this will be a challenge if a part of my personality happens to need that compassion too and is therefore not capable to hold positive energy or extend compassion to others. So for me to be able to become a social worker, I need to get to know this vulnerable part of me and give it the compassion it needs so it can relax and give me space to be compassionately present with others. If you're interested in further contemplations related to life purpose or ideal versions of yourself, you can refer to two of my earlier presentations linked in the description below. Also, if your contemplation and search for purpose do not result in clarity you expect, you may consider doing a vision quest in nature, especially under the supervision of a shamanic elder or a practitioner. Closing thoughts. We humans are always in search of meaning. We find meaning in everything we experience or notice around us. But when it comes to our life as a whole, what gives us meaning is having a sense of purpose and direction. We all need purpose in life because without it, our life can become empty and meaningless. When we live life with a sense of purpose, we no longer are the one experiencing the world, but rather it is the world that experiences us through what we choose to manifest in life. Maybe that is the very reason our Creator, whomever we view it to be, has imagined us with a strong desire for purpose and meaning. Maybe it wanted us to find our purpose and express it to participate in his creation process. If you have found this presentation inspiring, please like and share it with your like-minded friends. Please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts and comments. Your support is the foundation of this channel and encourages me to create more content in the future. Also, if you have requests for future topics, please share it as a comment or contact me through my bio link below. For more information about myself and life mentorship services I offer, please find my bio link in the description below. Blessings.